Okay. So what I've been hearing is I've been seeing everybody complain about Lost Ark. I'm not saying that Lost Ark doesn't have its flaws. It definitely does. It definitely has its flaws. But the game is good. It's some of the best combat gameplay that you'll ever see. But I've been watching, and I've stopped YouTube, I've stopped Twitch, I've stopped all of that. I've just been focusing on, like, being a real person. But I guess the internet is a real place. And I've been watching that mod's stream, um, just because I kind of correlate with his kind of personality and his kind of lifestyle and the way he does things. Um, I've seen the Asmongold stuff, I've seen the Stoop stuff, I've seen all of this, but let me just be real with you. The only way that Amazon Games and the developers for Lost Ark will be able to get new players is if they completely revamp the game. People want to feel powerful. In Lost Ark, you either have to earn it or you got to pay for it. That's just the reality. But because majority of the player base is respectfully bad at the game, they can't earn it. Like, I think that the horizontal progression in the game is needed. It's needed because guess what? That means there's a ceiling. The top the top percent of players, all of this, they won't need that. They won't need it. But they want to feel big. They want to feel strong. So they're gonna buy it. The whales are gonna buy it because they want to feel big. They want to swing that thing around. Show you how strong they is. Show you how big they is. I'm not a new player. I'm a returning player. But I'll say this. I'll tell you what I don't agree with. I don't agree with this. I'm gonna say silver. I never seen nobody mention silver. These are my three or four or five biggest pain points that I'm gonna point out. This is the only problems with the game. Five problems with the game. Silver. There's not many ways to collect silver, and you need a bunch of it. Honor shards and silver are in tandem. Gold. Now, I understand bots. I understand inflation. I even watched ATK's video talking about they used to run all the raids, all the dungeons and everything on each character, and he did it 20 times. So he earned all the gold. People wanted that nerf because if they don't have the time to do that, then they don't benefit. So it got nerfed. The problem with that is if you leave something in the game for it to be done and somebody can do it, they're gonna get it done. And once they get it done, they're gonna be considered the most powerful in the game. I believe in time investments. I believe in money investments. Cool. You want to pay to progress. You want to go play with, you know, other whales and other gatekeepers and stuff like that. By all means, definitely go do that. But one thing you gotta know about whales, unless they're like really skilled, they're not very good at the game. They just have a bunch of money. So at some point, you have to learn how to play Lost Ark. At some point, you have to actually learn the mechanics, actually do the mechanics, and that's why the white mechanics are in there. Because yeah, you can pay to get powerful all the time. You can be as powerful as you want to be, but if you don't know the mechanic, it's a mechanic that can stop you. You just can't tank everything, and that's what they want. But you can't. And then at the lowest level of the game, because I'm gonna just be honest with you, this is my main character. This is my main character. I'm not 1520. I'm not 1540. Just to prove a point. This is my main character. 1490, 1480, 1475, 1445. And I play these other classes but because I enjoy them. Now, I will say I started a paladin. I did not like the paladin. It's the most basic support character in the game. I literally feel like I'm reading a book every time my persona hits skills. Outside of that, I've honed up these characters. These characters aren't far from each other. I play these characters because I enjoy them. You don't have to be top 1% of the game to enjoy the game. But I'm getting a little bit off topic. Let me go back. There's not enough gold in the game, which encourages multiple characters. There's not enough It's not enough gold in each activity. This is my second pain point. So silver, honor shards, not enough places to get them. Not enough gold in these places. I don't even want to. I don't even want to begin to start on this. This should this shouldn't be in the game. It just shouldn't be in the game. And I love the hell out of Lost Ark. I got over 2,000 hours in this game. That shouldn't be it. It's just me being honest. Now, granted, like I'll show you. I switched my main characters like 4 times. I started off. I started off with a scrapper. I mean, not a scrapper. I started off with my Deathblade. She got to level 60 first. I later then made, I want to say, a War Dancer. Never touched it. But she has like 2,000 Great Honor Leaf Stones and I don't know how many shards and all of that stuff on her. Destroyer came out, made one of these. Made him my main character. I messed up his engravings. He's not even a gold earner anymore, but he's Braille. He can play Braille. I created this character, which is the last character I made. She's 1508. I did that in a month. They came out with at least 4 Punica passes and everything that I remember. But all I'm saying is, the gold is bad. It's not enough gold in the game. Or gold, not enough ways to earn gold. or not enough things to complete to earn gold. Inferno, Hell mode, or whatever the case. I don't know if that's locked behind gold or what. But the things in the game, the best things in the game should be locked behind Inferno mode. Inferno mode, or some people call it Hell mode. The best things in the game should be locked behind this, and you shouldn't have to pay to get in, and you should be able to do it unlimited. Because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I just got this from Vicus. And this is me going off of the gold topic. The reason why the game is dying is because everything is forcing you to pay for something. None of the things that I have, I earned. I earned none of these. I earned the gold to buy these, but I earned none of them. Why is domination bad? Why is broken bone in the game? Just a question. Why is Master of Escape in the game? You see how it just ruined this 100 quality specialization piece with Grudge 4? Why are most, if not all of my drops are so bad? Why do we have max MP increase? I don't even use MP on this character. I don't even know what stabilize status does. Lightning Fury. Why are these things in the game if it doesn't benefit us? This has the most description in the game. Shock skill damage, stamina, pushed foes with status ailments. Can bosses be pushed? Damage dealt to staggered foes. How many times can you stagger a boss? And does counter count as a stagger? One of the best things in the game, swiftness. Who runs this? Because guess what? If they run it, guess what they get penalized for? They have one or less of these, and both of them make you do. One or the other makes you do less damage. I'm not even gonna read that. That's another thing. That's my third thing. Or fourth. One of them. Third or fourth. Now, out of all the card sets that we have, there's literally only 2 or 3 that people want to see. People don't really read, so they all want to see Light of Salvation because they said that, in the Korean servers, that Light of Salvation is what we should have. But the actuality of it is, you got Light of Salvation, you got Lost Windcliff, you got we don't know who does dark damage, and that's a whole separate thing or video. But who gets dealt more damage by dark damage? Why are nobody talking about all the ones with the enemies on it? But another one is this one. Deep dive. Additional damage. Which clearly I can't upgrade until the point to where I want to. There's not enough places to get these cards either. What is the one that I'm looking for? This one. For back attackers. I know that's a lot of back. I'm a back attack main. Why isn't this card set more talked about? The 3 Umar families with the this one right here. Why are these not more talked about? It's one of the in-game card sets, but everybody's talking about Light of Salvation. I think that this is too much. I will say this is the end game. This is your end game right here. I don't like that. I don't like that the fact that the card set is the end game. And all of that is absolutely garbage. It all goes in the trash. The game is good. The game is good. The community is a little bit toxic. The community is a little bit bad on both sides. You got the people at the bottom screaming help. But then when you help them, they don't want to take the time to help themselves and learn to actually go in a raid with people on your level. Go in a raid with people that you know that's new to the game or new returning players to the game around the same eye level. Learn the raid. Learn the raid. Learn the mechanics. Get some new friends. Play with those people consistently. Hey guys, you want to join them next week? Everybody wants the fast track. Everybody wants the easy way out. Everybody wants to feel powerful without having to put in any work. That's not the way the world works. When the people that go to work and that come home and play this game and spend their hard-earned money on the game, 9 times out of 10, those aren't gonna be your top spenders in the game. No game. I don't care what they play. I don't care if they play Lost Ark. I don't care if they play Destiny 2 like I did. I don't care what they play. They're not gonna invest in the game as much as somebody who doesn't work or who gets, daddy's or mommy's money, or whatever the case may be, or they're not gonna spend as much money on the game as somebody like that would. So at the top end, they're gonna wail. Let them wail. Who cares? Like I said earlier, 9 times out of 10, they're not even good at the game. They're just spending their money so they can be powerful. They're trying to ignore mechanics and all of that stuff so they won't have to grind. Don't be upset because you don't have the money. Don't be upset because you don't live that lifestyle. Be who you are. Play at the pace that you can play at. They give you catch-up mechanics. Play at the pace you can play at. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop trying to be where everybody else is. Stop inducing your own FOMO on yourself. And just play the game. Enjoy the game. I played Belshazzar 1 through 4 for the first time this week. For the first time this week. Last week I just did gates 1 and 2. Did I get into a learning party? No. I didn't even get into a learning party. I didn't get into a reclear party either. It just says G1 to G2. I watched a couple videos, I watched a couple guys, and we've been fortunate enough for this game to come out years after it's been out in Korea, because they have guides for us and translated it to English for us as well. So a lot of our success isn't even our own. We have to give that credit to the people who gave the guides in the first place, who translated to English in the first place, so that you can understand how to do it. But the game itself is a good game. Some of the best combat, some of the best vertical and horizontal gameplay that I've ever been a part of, and that's saying a lot. My favorite game is Ghost of Tsushima. That was some of the best gameplay that I've seen and been able to experience my whole life. And no, it's not an MMO, but this is my second MMO. Yes, we do things differently in NA, but at the same time, people want the easy way out in NA. People don't want to work for something. They don't want to have to grind for something. And I don't I hate going on this rant, but the game is good. Stop trying to cancel culture. Cancel culture is something that you can't be good at. If you're not good at the game, play something else. If you don't want to learn how to get good at the game, play something else. Are there things in the games that needs improvement? For sure. Are there things in the game that could definitely be, updated and change quality of life? For sure, absolutely. But the game is good. At its core, the game is good. The peons, I don't agree with. The minimal ways of getting silver and honor shards, I don't agree with. The community already makes things hard by selling accessories for ridiculous prices. And you know why they sell it for ridiculous prices? This is not the game developers, guys. This is the community. The community is saying, "Hey, this bracelet, this ring, this that is worth this much." That's it. The only reason why I say the gold needs to be increased or multiple ways to get gold is because of honing. If you wanted to play multiple characters, gold is gone. Just get a couple squeezes right quick. Just because I can. Oh, I'm holding the wrong one anyway. Oh my goodness. But if you hone enough, your gold is gone. That's all I'm saying. You hone enough, your gold is gone. But I also made this in an hour. Look at that. Look at that. That fast. And I'm done honing. Right after that. I'm done honing after that. Now, I don't agree with this. Because now you're forcing people to buy honor leap stones. You're forcing people to buy these, and you're forcing people to buy these if they don't already have them. What do you need to do all of that? It's not enough ways. And you either have to have multiple characters, or you gotta be you gotta be using some of these to hunt, to look for fish and excavate and all of that in order to sell gold, sell materials for gold. So now you're not even spending time playing the actual game and doing the content that you want to do. You're spending time trying to figure out how to get gold. That's the only things I don't like about the game. Other than that, it's great. I've met some very cool people on here. There's some people who I met that I didn't like. I just don't play with them people. The gatekeepers, don't play with them. Why would you want to play with somebody who's gatekeeping you anyway? You shouldn't want to. You should want to play with people who want to play the game. You should want to play with people who want to learn how to play the game. You should learn with them. And guess what happens after that? You feel accomplished. Hey, I beat Clown for the first time. I beat Brashaza for the first time, and it wasn't a bus. That's all I'm saying. Stop hating on Lost Ark. Stop trying to cancel it. Stop trying to destroy its community. The game's a good game. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. But who is? I'm just, I'm fired up because I saw some stuff with on that mod's stream while I was watching it earlier, and yeah, it lit me up, man. I saw it, and I just had to, you know, either express it to myself or express it to you guys, whoever's watching.